We're ready to rock. A little bit of a hiccup, but hey, hiccups happen. We had one yesterday on our call with Andy. Andy did that special call with us yesterday, and somebody logged in under the TDG financial login and stopped the meeting before it even started. So, but then we had an awesome meeting. So hiccups happen, man. Awesome. So let's get started. I am so excited to chat with everybody today. This is a massive, 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 massive week. This is the week of family reunion. This is the week of the first event that we have had in a long time. I'm telling you, this is a massive week. If you were ever thinking about, I'm going to go all in one more time, one more again, I'm going to go all in, this would be the week to do it. If you were ever thinking, you know what, dadgummit, I'm going to make 400 dials to book 40 appointments. If you were ever going to do that, this is the week to do it. This is the week to do it. Because let me tell you something, momentum breeds momentum. There's a few times in a calendar year where you can grab a window of time, attack it with momentum, and you come out on the other side absolutely on fire, way more than you could have created without it. And so we've got this window between now and when family reunion starts. We got today, we got tomorrow, we've got Wednesday. I'm telling you, if you were ever going to pour it all on, now's the time. So many exciting things going on. Yesterday, Andy's call, 2 p.m. We had a crowd on there. We had one of the biggest calls we've had this year, all on that call, all at one time, hearing from Andy. And I'm telling you, if Nick Greco and Mike Guerra's growth didn't give you cold chills or didn't tick you off a little bit, I'm telling you, you know what, you might want to check, you might have passed away earlier in the day. I'm telling you, that was, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I went down to the pool with Holly and the kids. I was just like, God, man, just think about the graph and the because afterwards I'm talking with Andy and we're looking at the graph and it's insane. Like they're going to make a run at $200,000 this month. Keep in mind, that's one leg, one organization under Hutch. That's his number one leg. But they're going to make a run at $200,000 this month. That's what's crazy. I was on the phone with Andy another 45 minutes after the call. Crazy. And it's funny, I love new people when they first see Andy on a call like that. I got a text from a new person like, so is that just an actor? Is he really like that? And I'm like, he's really like that. He's the most down-to-earth CEO of a $100 million company you'd ever meet. He is who he is and he ain't who he ain't. That's one of the things I love about Andy. He is who he is, you know, and I'm telling you, he loves seeing people win. He was so excited when he got that call. I can always tell how a call went or based on what he perceived or what he senses is going on the team based on what happens right after. Right after that call, my phone rings, Andy Albright. And he's just like, boom, I'm telling you. It's like, I know, I'm feeling it too, man. So many exciting things going on. We got family reunion coming up this week. It's going to be epic. And one of the other things that gets me excited about family reunion is not just a transformational experience that I'll have, that a lot of people will have at the event, but it's the start of the second half of the year. It's the start of the second half of the year. And the reason that gets me excited, I've been doing this 20 years. There's always multiple people that make a massive move the second half of the year. Multiple people. Like stories change the second half of the year. So that's the other thing that has me so excited about where we're at right now. Is that we got family reunion coming up, and then I can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to have. It's like seeing a movie you know is awesome, but you haven't seen it yet. That's what the second half of the year is for me every year. Just coming out of this, I can't wait to see who it is. And you say, well, who's it going to be, Stephen? Hey, might as well be you. Let's get started with the numbers. Me and you, Rogers. I love you, buddy. All right, let's get going. Weekly submit. We are running out of space here. I'm going to have to close that chat or move the chat so I can see all the numbers. I love that issue. Awesome. Sweet and sour. Yeah, Rogers, I'm telling you, brother. Let that sweet and sour marinate a little bit. I'm telling you, let it marinate, brother. Awesome. Let's go. All producers over 1,000. We got Jason Taylor, $1,025.52. Diana Castile, $1,050. Mike Guerra, $1,086.72. Jonathan Henderson, $1,098.24. Alfonso Bell, $1,159.56. Bryant Beal, $1,236.96. Danny Hoyt, $1,317.48. Richard Cancelari, $1,541.76. Kyle Murrow, $1,577.76. Nicholas Phillips, $1,732.92. Isabella Gallant, $1,892.76. Seth and Adina Decker, $1,861.68. Sam Howard, $2,114.64. Anna Arias, $2,256.76. John Booter, $2,385. Lenoris Washington, brother, I was fired up about you being on that call yesterday. Andy's so fired up about you, Lenoris. We talked about you too afterwards. I'm telling you. I know we're supposed to chat this morning. Let's make sure we chat this afternoon, dude. You're going to be massive. Mabel Figueroa, $2,986.80. Evan Patzer, $3,290.24. Leah Sabrina Floyd, 9 apps, $3,295.56. Let's put in some work. Sabrina, keep rocking. I'm proud of you. Noel Wilson, $3,530.60. Cody Poirier, $3,741.24. Nick Greco, $3,771.24. Ruth Fabian, $4,138.56. My eyes just crossed up here. Leanna Sounds, $4,229.48. Another new person coming up in that Mike Guerra organization under K. Man, I'm telling you, gets me fired up with that legs going, man. Austin Heater, $4,311.84. Rogers and Kim Strotter, $4,486.20. Jeremico Edwards, $4,776. Mimi Ramirez, $6,029.52. Gustavo and Mercedes Tehran, $8,158.80. Can't wait to meet y'all's niece, Mercedes. I'm telling you, y'all keep bringing the young, sharp people that want to do something big. I'm telling you, y'all are going to be massive. I snuck in 6 apps for $9,653.76. And leading the way, Mr. Hutchison, 14 applications, $11,417.28. Massive week without anybody having like one big crazy policy. That's the stuff that gets me excited, guys. I'm telling you. Don't get me wrong, big crazy policies get me excited too. I love those too. But I'm saying when you look at solid production, that's growth. That's real growth. I love it. All right, next leaderboard. Issue paid month to date, Mr. Jeremico Edwards coming in 10th place. Chrissy Arn, new agent, one of those other people coming up under Mike Guerra and Nick Greco and Hindu all the way up to Henderson or to Hutch. Chrissy Arn over 13,000 issue paid. Mimi Ramira over 14,000 issue paid. Lenoris Washington over 15,000. I snuck back in the top 10 with my issue paid last week. 15,000, almost 16,000. Gustavo Mercedes Tehran, $17,438.93. Evan Patzer, $19,057.34. Nick Greco make moves, $22,087.38. Hutch, $32,069.65. And sitting still at the top, Kim Miller, that massive annuity go in first part of the month, $86,595.12 in production points for the month. And keep in mind, that's through the reporting that came out from last Thursday. So there's still plenty of time for you to make some moves, get yourself up in the top 10, move yourself up where you're at in the top 10. I love it. Let's keep rocking here. What else we got? Weekly paychecks. Lee Hutchison, thinking, good grief. Look at these paychecks. And this is not production. This is money deposited Monday through Friday last week. Money that went from the carriers through the ARC into their bank account. You got Evan Patzer, $3,480.68 last week. Seth and Adina Decker, $4,485.25. Way to go, Seth and Adina. I can't wait to see you guys. Just texting with you right before the call. Mimi Ramirez, $6,265.49. Nick Greco continues to stack up cash. $8,353.18 last week alone. Dude, Mark Hutchison, look at this. Last week alone, $16,614.57. Keep rocking, brother. Love those numbers. And if you would, Chandler, go ahead and send me those numbers. I need to post them on the Alliance Facebook. I've neglected to do that the last couple of weeks. So here's what I want to do. I got a couple of guests, and I'm going to talk to you about keys to personal growth. Keys to personal growth have everything to do with you getting the most out of family reunion. They're working in every other stratosphere as well, but I'm telling you, I'm directing it specific at family reunion. But what I'd love to do is just get a couple guests on, doing varying lengths of time, both sitting inside the issue paid top 10 on the team, both making big investments and commitments in the second half of the year to grow like crazy. Both, I think, more than just a little sweet and sour, a little ticked off, a little fired up, watching what's happening with Nick and Mike and those guys. Both ready to make some big moves. So, Mimi, come on first. I saw you pop on. Just light us up for a minute. Tell us what are you most looking forward to getting out of family reunion? What are you most excited about?
Okay, thank you, Stephen, for having me on the call. I appreciate it, as always. Well, I am excited to go to family reunion just for the principle of it, to be honest. I remember when I get started, Andy came to Jason's office, Jason Carey's office, and then someone said, I don't even remember who said it, if it was Andy or someone said, big things always happen at big events. I didn't know what that means. That was my first year. I just believed it. So I said, okay, big things happen at big events, so I must go. So I went. And then I don't know if you remember, Stephen, that was the year when Katrina Augustine was really leading the way in sales and all that. And then I was like, oh, that girl is a good target. Let me try to see if I can beat her. So not in a bad way, but hey, be like her. So then that's when I went to that family reunion, I still have that little commitment sheet that we wrote. So I said, I'm going to invest crazy amount of money in leads, because back then I was doing like $100, maybe $200. I wasn't investing. I didn't see it as a business, but going there and then having that mindset, big things happen at family, at big events, and then seeing Katrina Augustine, she was my person at that event that did it for me. So then my business shifted. When I came back, I got better with the phone. I started selling and invest more. So for me, I always knew every time I go, something big's gonna happen. I'm hoping this time it's the recruiting, like you were talking about yesterday with what Andy was doing. I'm hoping that my mind will just blow up. I have some idea of what I want to do. I want to travel more and do all these things. That's what I hope my brain just explode with ideas and conviction. I guess that's what I want to get. I already know what I want to get out of it. So I'm planning on getting all the resources available at the event to make that happen for me, because I'm happy for Nick Greco, but I'm not happy about what I'm doing on my department. So he's a good one, because he's a motivation to get us all going. Hey, you can do it too. So what do I need to do? I'm excited to go so I can connect with people who can help me move my business to the direction that I want. So that's what I'm excited about. Hey, always the connection and everything else. And like you always say, Stephen, if we go, we don't get what we wanted out of it, you always willing to get the money back. But so far, I haven't had to call you on that part. So
I love it.
I'm excited to go. I have some young people going to with me on the event. So I'm excited about that.
I love it. I love it. The more sharp people you got there, the higher the trajectory you'll have coming out of it. I'm telling you. And some good tips there. Come in, believe something big will happen. Believe it, because it's gonna happen. He said, what if it doesn't? It will if you believe it will. I'm just telling you, it will if you believe it will. It'll change what you get out of the event. And then two, pick out somebody, size them up, say, I know I can at least do what they're doing. You say, that's Stephen, I don't compete. I just believe, okay, I hear you. But here's what I know. I need people that I know I can run with to set a pace that makes me go, you got more. Come on, man. Don't let them beat you. I love that stuff. That's
right.
Hey, maybe those people that live on, this elevated plane of enlightenment where they don't need competition to start them up a little bit. Maybe they got it right, but we're going to keep running the way we are. We've made a lot of money doing it this way. It helped a lot of people. All right, Jeremico. Thank you, Mimi. Jeremico, share a little thing, brother. I know you've been going to these for a while, but dude, I think you changed during yesterday's call. I ain't seen you text me like that after a call in a while, dude.
Yeah, I was I don't think I ever been that mad after a call, actually.
I can barely hear you, brother. I don't know if they can hear you.
Oh, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. Nice and
better.
Night and day.
Uh-oh.
You're good.
Okay, is this better now? Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Night and day difference.
Okay, cool. Wait. All right, is this okay? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I don't think I've ever been that upset after a call. Man, I mean, just seeing new people, like seeing Nick and Mike, just seeing them explode like that. I really am happy for them. And at the same time, I'm thinking, golly, what the heck have I been doing? You know, it's like the fire that they have in them, it's the same fire, if not more, in me. I just let things distract me. And I'm really looking forward to this convention. Like, so the call kind of prepped me up for my activities today. Got up this morning, I already wrote, like, so far I'm already at 7,000, and that's just today. I got some more appointments later on, but it just inspired me to just like get that fire back and just, you know, and I'm moving. Keep in mind, I got a lot going on this week. I'm moving. Plus, I got to pack for convention, and like I got to be there early. And it's like I told my assistant, I said, somebody packing this stuff, it ain't gonna be me. I gotta hit the field. I got stuff to do. I got people to talk to. So I don't know who gonna take care of this stuff. That's like the old me would have took a couple days and took care of that. But now it's like after that call, not me. I don't know who gonna pack my stuff. I know it's gonna get done, but I don't know who gonna do it. It's not gonna be me. But I got a fire in my belly that I never had before because you know, I like seeing people win. I like being around winners, and that's another thing about going to convention. Not only do I have the winner's mindset now of I'm gonna do what it takes to hit partner, I'm gonna do what it takes to start getting about 5 recruits a week, but now it's like I'm yearning to be around more winners to kind of light that fire faster and harder. So this convention, I'm gonna make sure I'm around you, Steven, because you know you absolutely changed my life. Anybody that say association don't matter, you should have been around me 10 years ago, and I was making about 40 grand. And it's just like, I didn't go to conferences. I didn't hang around millionaires. So it's like, anybody tell me association don't matter, you are insane. So I'm looking forward to being around you, Steven. I'm looking forward to spending time with Andy at the agency manager dinner. I'm looking forward to talking to Paul Roberts. I'm looking forward to talking to Nick and Mike, you know, just kind of seeing where their mind is, seeing what things seeing what they don't like so that I can pass them. So I'm going to talk to them and see what they don't like doing, and I'm going to do that thing, and I'm going to get past them. So that I got a strategy going into this family reunion. My mind is right, my money's right, and I'm just, man, oh man, I'm more focused now. So I appreciate Andy for lighting us up with that call yesterday. He didn't have to do that, and I appreciate Andy for being generous with his time like that. He didn't have to do that. He could have said, "Oh, you know, I'll see y'all at National Convention," but he actually took time, and Andy goes above and beyond. And so because he does that, he lights a fire under me every time. And so, you know, I appreciate you for setting it up. I appreciate Andy for giving us time. So I'm focused today. I'm focused tomorrow, Wednesday, on the family reunion, and I'm scared of myself. After family reunion, I'm scared of myself. I don't know what's about to happen. It's going to get crazy, Steven. You ain't seen nothing, brother.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, you had some really good stuff there. So, you know, one, hire out all non-selling and recruiting stuff. Dude, that's a change for you. You are 100% right. Back in the day, you just said, hey, man, my numbers are going to be down this week. You know, I'm moving and whatnot. And I'd gone, okay, buddy, I love you. Keep rocking. But you making changes, man. Dude, that gets me fired up. Hearing you say that and hearing you not only say that, but say it like that. Not saying it like, well, Steven said is what I got to do. You said it because you believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's massive, dude. That's massive. I love the other stuff, man. Listen for what makes people bigger than you say uncle. That's 100% what I did. I mean, like, hey, I want to know what makes the top people I want to know what gets the top people frustrated. I want to know what makes the top people sad. I want to know what makes the top people, you know, I want to know what gets them just get some want to tap out when I'm frustrated. Because if I can get my mind right to just do that and 10% more, I'll pass everybody in the company. That's how I came in, man. So keep that mentality. And I want to point out something Mimi said and something Jeremico said that's very key. This is how winners are when they get outperformed. Winners say, I'm happy for them. I'm upset at me. That's what winners do. Here's what non-winners do. Non-winners go, well, the only reason that, Greco's blowing up like that is because of this and because of that. And that's loser talk, man. That is loser talk. Winner talk goes, I'm happy for him. I'm pissed off at me. I'm about to make some changes. That's what winners do. That's what leaders do. And same thing in your family. You want to win in family life? Don't explain away a happy family. Don't explain away a couple that loves each other. You'll be like, well, the only reason they do that, the only reason they're all so nice to each other is just because they're trying to appear like this. But God, when's the last time I left a love note? Get your game together. Come on, get back on your game, Davies. So I said, happy for them, ticked off of me. Losers go mad at them, and it's not fair. And here's why. That's only because of it. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hear both of you guys say that gave me chills. I was like, that's how winners talk. That's how leaders talk. All right, let's get going. Here's what I want to talk about in the closing minutes here. I said keys to growth, but really what I'm going to direct this specific at is family reunion. And if you're on the fence, I'm just telling you, let me just tip you over. Let me just give you a little tip over to coming. I'm telling you, it's going to be a transformational event. I've been going to these things for 20 years. I am more fired than I've ever been to be in this one. I'm so excited because I come out a different person every time. Every time I come out a different person because I'm thinking different thoughts and I'm feeling different feelings and I'm making changes. I'm telling you, if you're on the fence, just come on with it. If you got a ticket and then something came up this week, let me tell you, you're not alone. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to let the event, you're going to let the thing that happened beat you, or you're going to beat it. I'm telling you, the harder it is for you to get there, the more you're going to get out of it. I promise you that. When I was broke as a joke in the beginning, going to my first event, I got so much out of that. Why? Because I was desperate and uncomfortable. I'm telling you, just come join us. Come join us. Call me, talk to me. I'll sell you on it every way I can. I got a bunch of appointments between now and then because I am determined that I am going to come in with at least 15,000 submitted going into conference. But I'm telling you, come on with it, man. Come on with it. All right. I'll talk to you. I'll make a time to do it. All right. So number one, and this is, again, this applies to agenda. This applies to family reunion, but it applies to your life. Have an agenda. Good growth doesn't happen on accident. Good growth doesn't happen on accident. And you know this, you and I know this because we think about our health. When we grow on accident in our health, which way do we grow? We don't wake up and go, daggone, some abs showed up overnight. Look at that. Let me go weigh myself. I might have lost some weight too. Oh man, I accidentally got in better shape. What the heck? No. Accidental growth. Maybe you can't relate, but here's how accidental growth happens to me. When I grow accidentally, I'll see a picture of me and go, what? Who's the fat guy with Holly? What the heck? That's accidental growth. Purpose growth takes having an agenda. I got to have an agenda. My agenda is I got my workout in before Monday message. Why? Because that's my agenda. I've got to. I don't want to accidentally grow anymore. Good God. I still think about that picture I saw of me when Holly was pregnant with Chan Man. You wouldn't have known which one of us was pregnant. Accidental growth. On-purpose growth requires an agenda. So have an agenda. Where do you need to get better? What do you need to get better at? Gustavo and Mercedes set an awesome example of this. Let me tell you what they did. They called me and they said, who do we need to get with? Actually, they said, here's what they said. We're going to get better. Mercedes is going to go into this event and get better at sales. I'm going to go into this event and get better at recruiting. We're going to divide and conquer. And I said, yes. And Gustavo said, I'm going to get with this person and this person. I said, oh, time out. Let me send you a recruiting leaderboard. That person can't teach you about recruiting. They don't have any numbers. Does that make sense? And he said, dude, that's right. So I sent him a leaderboard. If you pick a leaderboard, who is doing what you need to get better at? Seek out that person. If you need a contact, I'll text you. Leverage my name. I've worked my butt off in the Alliance for 20 years building relationships. Please take advantage of my hard work. Please take advantage of it. So send me a text, go, hey, I need this guy's contact. I need this lady's contact. I'll send it to you. And then text them and say, hey, Stephen Davies is coaching me. He said, you're the best at this. Could we grab a cup of coffee? Could I possibly get time at one of the meals with you? Could we connect during one of the social periods? Have an agenda. Don't drift through the event. Remember, accidental growth is never good. Accidental growth is, here's all it is. It's change. That's all it is. Good growth is always on purpose and a result of an agenda. So what's your agenda? What do you need to get better at? That ties into point number 2. Have a friend list. Low performers are very casual about who their friends are. And I'm not just talking about in business, I'm talking about in life. You give me someone that's underperforming in their family life, they're very casual about who their friends are. No, let's think of a better word. I'm ruthless with who my friends are. Why? Because I can't have as close associates people that are gonna mess me up. It's hard enough work keeping me together. I don't need someone messing me up. Does that make sense? So have a future friend list. That's what I did when I came into this. I talked to Andy before the first event and I said, all right, who are the top performers? I've got the leaderboards here. I got the leaderboards here. What do I need to do? Hey, Gustavo, let me tell you something. Gifts work. Gifts work. Why? It's a human psychological thing called the law of exchange. That's why when somebody wants to sell you something, they're going to give you something first. If they're good, they're going to do that. All right. So let's get going. What was I talking about? Have a future friend list. Who in the alliance do I need to connect with? Because if you don't, here's what will happen. You'll connect with who's ever easiest. And that's very dangerous. It's no different than me and what I've got in my family life, my spiritual, moral, but what I've got planned, what I'm trying to get accomplished. I can't be casual about who are my close friends. Same deal in business. Don't go to the event and then just next thing you know, you're hanging out with people that are just happen to be from your area or just happen to sit near you. Be on purpose with this. It ties into point 1 very closely, but it is its own point. Have a future friend list. Who are my future contacts going to be? I'm not just talking about within the alliance, I'm talking about carriers too. If the carrier reps leave with any business cards, we have failed as a team. If the carrier reps leave with any business cards, we have failed as a team. Let me give you a tip. You go up to a carrier rep and you go, hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm part of Davies' team. Let me get a picture with you. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and text that to you and we'll connect later. You start building connections. Make friends before you need friends. Why can I get stuff approved other people can't? Because I've got friends. I've got friends in underwriting places. Make friends. Make friends before you need friends, because if you only try and make friends once you need a friend, that's called being a user. We don't want to be users. We want to be leaders. All right, number 3, very important. And I'm glad Jeremico said some of the things he said. It just goes right into what I'm saying here. Be a blank canvas. And it's not just this event, it's growth period. Be a blank canvas. Here's what holds people back. They've already got most of their canvas painted and it's not in alignment with what they say they want to accomplish, but they also won't clean it up. This is how I am. This is my style. This is how all that stuff holds you back. Let me tell you something. If you're at the event and you think the word can't, I can't do that. That's wrong. It should be a question. How can I do that? How can I make that happen for me? Number 2, that's not really me. That's not my style. I was talking to a guy like this. And I was like, dude, you gotta promote it when you're out there doing meetings and helping people. That's not really my style. I was like, I hear you. But the current style is also not the style of someone that's going to go partner. So you need to change your style. Well, I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be me. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Let me tell you something. Most of what I need to do to be happily married and have functional relationships with my kids as they grow is not my style. Why? Because it goes against the bend of the imperfect mess that I am, the work in progress I am. I've got to work to make it my style. It's the same thing in business. It's the same thing in business. So things like not my style. Well, that won't work in my area. I have sold personal production I live in North Carolina. I've sold personal production everywhere from Florida to Maine to Arizona to Washington State and many places in between. I'm telling you, when you think things like that don't work in my area, it just limits what you can get done. It just limits what you can get done. My situation is different. Well, my situation is different. I hear you, but let me tell you something. We're all a collection of different situations. The stuff you'll hear taught can be applied in different situations. And I could give you more examples, but I think you get what I'm saying. You figured it out. It's the but phrases, but nah, don't be a blank canvas. Come in there a blank canvas. Number 4, develop an action plan coming out of it. Don't be one of these people that at the end of the convention you say, how was it? Oh, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. I'm so fired up. Oh, I'm so fired up. Okay, that's awesome. I'm going to be fired up too, but I'm going to be fired up and have a plan. Please do the same. Be fired up and have a plan. Here's what I'm going to do different coming out. You heard Jeremico, you heard Mimi say stuff like that. It wasn't just excited, it's excited, and I'm going to have a plan. I'm going to have a plan of attack coming out of this. Develop that plan of attack. Here's what I'll tell you too. Proactively, this is number 5, proactively set up the coaching you're going to need. Proactively set up the coaching you're going to need. Let me tell you something. Good coaching is hard to get. Why? Because successful people are busy. Who's not busy? Who's got all the time in the world? Someone whose group is not growing. They got all the time in the world to do all kinds of stuff. Someone who's got a growing group. You want to talk about a busy somebody? Mike Guerra is a busy somebody. Why? Because he's growing like crazy. He's busy. You want to talk about a busy somebody? Andy Albright is a busy somebody. And Jeremico, just so you know, he wanted to set that call up. I can't take credit for setting it up. We were talking Wednesday morning. He's like, dude, you are so close to partner. Let me help. Let me help. Look in here. Let's do this. Let's get your calendar out, get my calendar out. Let's get our travel schedules lined up. We'll double team. We'll hit some places back to back. We'll make this thing happen. And let's do a call Sunday. Let's do a call Sunday at 2. Can you make that work? I was like, I can make just about anything work if you can do a call for me. So that's him. That's him seeing you guys and seeing the potential and seeing what's going on our team. But set up that proactive coaching now. Get it in place. Guys, let me tell you something. I fly to Florida to get time with Andy. Why? Because that's multi-million-dollar coaching. I want to go partner. He is partner. He is, our group's about 10% of the alliance. So he's that much bigger than me. I need to go to Florida to get that. Does that make sense? Go out of your way to get good coaching. Well, I'll wait till they come to town. You're just pushing partner further out. You're just pushing $500,000 income further out. Just pushing that goal further out. Don't do it. Please don't do it. But set up that proactive coaching plan now and stay proactive with it. Here's what I'll see. I'll see a group take off. Here's what I'm working night and day. Just trying to make sure I help Mike and Nick every way I can. They've got this explosion happen, and it's explosion of multiple legs. Explosion of multiple legs. So I'm just going, I got to make sure I help these guys keep their mind right. Now they've got a lot of the good stuff already inside of them. So my job's fairly easy there but here's what I'll say. I'll see with teams sometimes they grow like crazy. And next thing you know, they won't even get on a call with Andy. They'll blow off a call like yesterday. Why? Because they already got it all figured out. They know what they need to do. Here's what happens to their volume. Up, 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 down, flat. That's what happens. And so that's why it's important to have a proactive coaching plan. Why? Because you're just like me. You're just like me. Once we get momentum, our tendency is to think, 1, we have it figured out, and 2, to take our foot off the gas. That's our tendency. We got to know that about ourselves. It's the only way to keep growing. No different than fitness. What's the biggest shooter in the footer of diet plans and exercise plans that are actually working? Results. They start working and dadgummit, it's working so good. We let up off of it. No, the same thing with coaching. If you get coaching from people that are growing, you will start growing. You'll start growing like crazy. Just don't let up. Keep that proactive plan in place. And the last thing I'll tell you about how to get the most out, and this is convention specific, guys, create momentum now. Create momentum now. The momentum you get in the next 3 days will determine what you get out of convention. Jeremico, I'm proud of you, dude. I wish you could have seen what happened inside of me when you said, I don't know who's going to pack my stuff, but it ain't going to be me. I was like, oh, yeah. It's just like, that's what I'm talking about. Because I'm telling you, what you do over the next few days, you already got 7,000. You already got set. I'm telling you, then what happens over the next few days is going to determine how much momentum you come into convention with. So get out there with me. I'm out there in this, I'm out there with you. I'm not sitting in my office going, y'all go get them before convention. No, I'm in this with you. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna put 15,000 on the books before convention. Guys, let's go out and let's get it. We got a unique opportunity. We got a unique opportunity the next few days to get one more policy in, to get one more person to convention, to get one more policy in, to get one more person to convention. Let me know how I can help, guys. I will do anything I can, late, early, whatever it takes. I'm all in to help. Holly and I love y'all. We can't wait to see you. Let's go out. Let's attack it. Let's do to the rest of Monday and the rest and Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's do to those days. Let's get so much out of them that next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is asking for the week off the calendar because they don't want us to get a hold of them and do to them what we did to this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Guys, love y'all. Be safe. Let's all get to convention. See you there.